With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go. Got it. 50 seconds to mine. 50 seconds to mine. Let's go, D. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Open man is Kirk, complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Ready? 57, Mike 57. Cover. Step.
They'll set up to throw. Now he'll let it go deep left side. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Trying to disrupt Julio Jones there, the intended target. A little too close, got the flag thrown.
I'm not sure anyone can cover Julio Jones one-on-one for very long without getting their share of pass interference calls. His size, his speed, his physicality makes it almost impossible to do.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Nick Boyle there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and that makes the score 7-0. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Yellow. There's a line, right? 58, right there. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get there. Go.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hey, fight on these two. Let's go, Lou, Eddie. Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. Hey. 4 down, 4 down, 4 down. Hero 15. 58.
From the 35 on second down, Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. 2 plays, 2 catches. You have a feeling they're going to look for him early and often, and that's to be expected. You got a player of his caliber, why not?
And I think it's also a message from them to the defense that you're not going to dictate to us what we're going to do with one of our better players, because so often you hear about defenses saying we're going to take away what you do best. In this case, they're going to move him around, find proper matchups, and make sure they continue to funnel the ball to him.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Tackle made there by the UCF man, Mike Hughes.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From just shy of midfield, Mahomes. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
2nd and 5. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That's going to be caught by Kirk.
That's it. Big hit.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. A gain
Go.
of 5.
50, play.
2nd and 5.
Strip that ball. Strip that ball. Let's go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 39. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. These two teams all tied after one.
Down. 10-2 stop.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. This complete to Jones. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when and told me.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Atlanta Falcons are in for the touchdown.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
Dan Quinn's told his offense, let's try and get 2 more. And he'll be stopped shy of the goal line here. So the lead will remain at 6 points. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Going up top. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shane Ray gets to him well behind the line of scrimmage. That is a loss of 17 yards. Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. .51 yards on the punt there. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. This thrown quickly out to Jones. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run-pass option. Under pressure here, and down he goes. sack back at about the 43-yard line. How about the safety, Minkah Fitzpatrick, swooping in for the sack?
Third and 9.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. On third down, Johnson. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down. Back to throw. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Come back. Exit. Let's go.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Check 13. Check 13. Hey, Ripley. Right side.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Shane Ray able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime, it's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman, in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. And of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half. Touchdown, Carolina! Tyreek Hill, 56 yards. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken at the 3. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong.
And he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain there of 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there and stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and goal. Mahomes. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Tyreek Hill. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
That's caught on the left side by Kirk. 27 yards there, a first down.
Complete to Christian Kirk. A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Falcons.
On the set.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking in zone for Jones. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. As time expires in the first half, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within one score. Lambo on for the extra point. And this one's back to an 8-point game. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 yards and a Panther first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Yellow. Watch the ship.
They'll run it again with Henry. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Tyreek Hill with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. They're going to look to throw, and the pressure gets to him again. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A pickup of 27. And they pick up the first down in the process. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
I know exactly why I tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. He's never considered covered. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Now this time he'll look to throw. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Blue there, blue there. 50, yellow, 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 yellow. Check 99. Check 99.
Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill.
Mahomes pass. Complete to Tyreek Hill. Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Key tight end, key tight end.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Panthers 34, Falcons 20.
Mike. Wait. Watch the line. Watch the run. Check. Mike 57.
On second down, it's Henry. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a third down.
Yellow. 80. Check 55 to Mike. Hey, 43, 15. Okay.
On play action, it's Mahomes. The open man is Shark. It's complete. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Mike 55. Hey, yellow, go going. Watch the run.
Mahomes now on first down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Attack.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Calais Campbell. His second sack of the night. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Mahomes going to throw. That escapes the sack. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. The Panthers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is third down and 12. They go play fake. Mahomes. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up, a live ball, and nothing but daylight ahead. 30, 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are back within a single score. We talk about it a lot. One of the dangers of the long field goal, you got to kind of hit it low and drive it. That makes it susceptible to a block here. Not only do they block it, they return it.
And how about how well they did on the return, where they didn't create a penalty? Oftentimes in that type of a scrambling situation, someone will clip, someone will block below the waist, right? You name it. In this case, though, that didn't happen. They formed it up, and he took it all the way back for a touchdown.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creep.
Now here's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Uncorks one for... It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Carolina. Vernon Davis, 73 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. That's a tough combination to defend. You know Patrick Mahomes has the big arm, and he's got the elusiveness and the speed. So even though you force him from the pocket, he's still dangerous.
Bad idea, in my opinion, to force him from the pocket. Do everything possible to hem him in and make him make the throws from right there in the center of it. And look, we know he's got the big arm. You just noted that. But when he gets outside, it puts so much stress on your defense trying to locate where receivers are, make sure you're covering them, and he can throw the ball the length of the field. So you just tell a receiver, just keep going. He'll find it, and he did there.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Ready, ready. 8-3. Come on now, come on now. Go.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. C.J. Mosley in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Henry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. On 3rd down, Henry. And that one been going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.